Hey, what's up guys, welcome to Trending Reviews. So pretty excited, I got this new gimbal today. It's called the iSteady Mobile Plus. It's from a company called Hohem. Now this comes at £89 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. But today I'm going to give you an unboxing of everything that comes with it, and also a review of all the smooth footage that you can take with this gimbal, so you get an idea of all the different things you can do with it. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, let's go ahead and open this box. So here you can see it's got a nice silicone and fabric carry case. You have the Hohem logo on there. There you have it. It's pretty straightforward. You have yourself a user guide. You've got yourself the micro USB cable. A little tripod, it's plastic, not heavy duty, but that's fine. And then you have the actual gimbal itself. So there's not a whole load of accessories, so it's very simple and straightforward. But sometimes I like that minimal kind of packaging so that you can get up and running straight away. So let's go ahead and review this gimbal. Right, so just to give you an overview of the buttons on here as well. So you have the joystick here, you have the Bluetooth indicator light there, you have the mode indicator light there, which flashes in various different amounts based on which mode you're in. You also have the wide and telephoto zoom control there, which goes up and down. Then you have this mode button here. So as you can see here, there's 4 different modes that's written down on there. Let me just come a little bit closer for you guys. So the first one, it says PF, which is pan follow. Then you have PTF, which is pan tilt follow. Then you have all locked, which is the third one. And the last one is all following. So to get to each of these, you can see that there's some dots there. So 4 dots for the last one, a single dot for the first one. So what you have to do is basically press this, and depending on the number of dots, that's what mode it will go in. So if I wanted all locks mode, I will have to press this 3 times, and it will give you an indicator there on the mode light. And likewise, you have to press this for the camera or the video recording button as well. Hold this down to turn this on and off as well. On the left hand side, you have a little screw port here. So in case you wanted to mount something like a external light or a microphone or anything like that, you can add your own accessories through there. Now it doesn't come with any additional accessories, so you'll have to buy that yourself. Then inside here, you have 2 ports. You have the micro USB charging port, and then you have the actual traditional USB port to actually charge your smartphone using the gimbal. So I think that's pretty convenient. So on the back here, you have the actual gimbal control button to stabilize this back into central position. And then along the bottom as well, you have another screw to mount the tripod. So along the side of the mounting plate, you have another screw port here. So in case you wanted to add another light or a tiny microphone on top of your smartphone, then you can also do that by screwing it onto there. Then inside here, you have the lock screw to actually change the height or the width of the actual gimbal, so you can move this in and out and lock it into position. One thing I really like as well, as you can see from the design, it can actually rotate into portrait mode. So if you're doing some filming and it's on landscape, you can actually just twist this around like so, and then you'll be able to shoot this in portrait mode. So you'll have to adjust the phone a little bit just so that it doesn't hit the side of the axis here, but it's pretty solid. It doesn't feel like it's going to actually cause any damage or anything like that. So that's pretty convenient to have. And then this opens up both ways. So depending on the width and size of your phone, this should be able to fit most smartphones nowadays. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn this on. You can see on the right hand side, you have 4 LED lights there, each of them indicating 25% of battery life. So as you can see, this is currently at 100% because I've just fully charged it. Now the gimbal itself is actually 3600 milliamp hours. So that gives you 12 hours of working time, and it gives you a full charge in about 3.5 hours. If for any reason you have some problem using the gimbal and the axes are maybe drifting and they're not maybe smooth as you'd like it to, you can actually go into calibration mode. So if you hold down the mode button for a very long time and then you lay the gimbal down flat, then it will go into calibration mode as so. So as you can see, the mode light is a solid green, and this has gone into calibration mode. So I had to hold that down for about 6 seconds, and it went into that mode immediately. Now that the mode light is off, it's now completed, and I can start using this again by turning it on. Now I'm ready to connect this to my phone. I've got the Hohem iSteady Mobile Plus app. It's very simple to set up. As long as the gimbal is on, you just go through the settings. Now I've paired this already, so I'm going to reconnect it. It's up and running. So I'm using an Android, but this is also compatible with iOS. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can download the apps. So there's various functionalities. I would definitely recommend using their app because you get all of the different functionalities and the modes to get the best video recording. So you have modes like Inception mode, 360-degree panorama, motion time lapse, hyperlapse, slow motion, and tons more. So in the actual app itself, there's plenty of options. You have a little filter icon there on the bottom right. You can actually change the video and see in live view a different filter. I can go and cycle through all the different ones. It's very similar to Instagram. Some of them have actually the same name as the Instagram filters as well. So that's pretty convenient. I've not seen much features like this in other gimbal apps, so I'll leave it on original for now. On the bottom right, you have the video icon. In here, you'll be able to go through all the other different modes like motion lapse, light rail, which gives you at night time, if you do some light streaks, it slows things down and gives you a long exposure of that. You also have time lapse mode, a very long exposure, and then the standard video recording. In terms of the panorama options, you have panorama 180 and then a complete 360 as well. So if you wanted to get a complete view of everything around you, you can do that. There's also a face tracking mode. So if I turn this on, it will track your face, and then you leave the gimbal on the tripod, and then you can move around and it will follow you and where your face is. On the left hand side, you have some filter settings if you wanted to change the focus, the white balance, the EV on there, and also the ISO. You can do that from there. You can turn flash on and off, switch between the front camera and the back camera, and then go into other phone settings to change the video resolution, camera resolution, photo sizes, noises, and all this kind of stuff. So plenty of options to play around with. Okay, so that was the unboxing. Now let's go ahead, and I've got this set up with my phone. So I'm gonna go out, start doing some filming, and hopefully you guys will like the footage. So let me know what you guys think.
I never thought breakups were pretty. You told a lie, I let you go. Started the words that I completed, but that was then, so long ago. I told you then, like I say now, that we were golden. Now you're not here, you brought us down, I told you so. Oh, how I wish I didn't care, that we were okay, that I could just erase, rewind, let it roll. Meet me back here next year, and I'll be fine by then. We were on a high, but now we're letting go, and finding the way back is all I know. All I know. By myself, I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then, I'll be fine by then. I go to bed to get up early. I go to work and not much change. I met a girl and she's quite funny, but I'm not quite there, ready for love. It's been alright without you here, though it was better when you were there right by my side that long ago. Oh, how I wish I didn't care if I was okay, that I could just erase, rewind, let it roll. But now I've been there, done that, and now I'm fine by then. We were on a high, but now we're letting go, and finding the way back is all I know. All I know. From now, I'm thinking about myself, I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then, I'll be fine by then. We were on a high, but now we're letting go, and finding the way back is all I know. All I know. From now, myself, I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then, I'll be fine by then. Now winter's here in our old city, and I breathe the fresh air and feel good. Back at the spot where you first kissed me, I don't feel a thing, although I should. I learned my lesson last year, and now I'm fine again. We were running high, but now we're letting go, and finding the way back is all I know. All I know. From now, I'm thinking about myself, I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then. I'll be fine by then. We were running high, but now we're letting go, and finding the way back is all I know. All I know. From now, I'm thinking about myself, I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then. I'll be fine by then.
Okay, so from my point of view, this has probably been the easiest gimbal that I've set up. It's just straight out of the box, put your phone in, turn it on, and you're ready to go. Obviously, you need to download the app, and I connected that immediately, didn't have much problems with that. So all of the links of how you can download the app and all of the information of where you can buy this gimbal is in the description below. If there's anything specific you'd like to know about this version of this gimbal, then do drop a comment. Otherwise, I hope that was useful. I'm going to have a lot more gimbals I'm going to test in the future, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those ones. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you liked this video, and I will catch you at the next one. Take care.